Hello everybody, this is Kyoji here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'll be reviewing the Joy Toy Dark Source Jianghu series, Zhao Kai and Wunian action figure. So without further ado, let's get started. I started collecting this series, I think, a couple weeks ago, and now I have been building my little army of the 1/18 scale figures from this series. And they're so cool. You know, I rarely find anything like this previously. I've mentioned before, I'm not a huge fan of 1/18 scale. They're too small for my taste. If you've seen my Tamashi Nations reviews, you know that I sometimes even think that SH figure is a little bit too small to the scale. However, it's just really rare to come across these ancient Chinese warrior type of figures that are really well made with good quality. They are a bit to the pricier side at around 35 bucks each. It is kind of pricey for, you know, the size of the figure, but I do recommend this series. You know, I might not recommend you getting every figure, but definitely if there's a character or a certain design of the characters that you do like, maybe get those. You know, I think support this line so they can make more figures for this line. Therefore, we have more figures to collect. Anyways, here are two of the figures. Forgive me if I pronounce their names wrong. They're in Chinese, but here is the first one. It's the Crown Prince of King Jing, and then Kai Zhao Kai. All right, and then here's the back. All right, move that to the side. And next one, we have the monk. It's the, I'm not gonna pronounce this, Temple Monk Wunian. All right, and here is the back. Yep, Wunian does come with a bit more hands, whereas Kai comes with a little bit more accessories. First, let's take a look at the accessories of the Crown Prince Kai. First, the sword. We have a regular sword, a sword that you can take out. So pretty cool. They're really detailed. Once again, if I don't tell you these are 1/18 scale or the 3.75 inch scale, you're not gonna notice, honestly. This is how great the quality and the paint apps are. Really detailed. Also comes with this very traditional ancient Chinese fan. They're really well made as well. One is the folded fan and one is the one that just fold up, sort of. Also comes with a pair of fisted hands in addition to the regular grabbing hand. Also comes with this little cape. Maybe it's not called cape. I don't know what it's called, but some sort of cape. And here is Prince Kai, Crown Prince Kai figure. Honestly, this is not my favorite character from this series. I'm just not too fond of the design overall, but you know, it's a Crown Prince, higher anarchy, I guess, in a society. I need it for my diorama purposes, you know, because a bunch of armies is going to be under him, this guy. So I have a use for this figure. But anyways, he's just royal red, and then with all these details to the belts and buckles, armor pieces, looking absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna go over the articulations, very standard. There's articulations everywhere. I've already reviewed articulations in the previous videos of the other figures. They have the same articulations, and yeah, what you can do, just put this thing on like so. Looking pretty decent, right? Looking really Crown Prince like. Next we have the monk. I forgot his name already, but he has a lot of hands. Here's a pair of like open up, sort of this kind of hand, and then a pair of relaxed hands. I would call it, you know, like relaxed hands, and then a pair of like sword or weapon grabbing hands, like so. What else? Here's a pair of like grabbing hand, like just hand grabbing, and then a pair of these kind of like straighten up hands like a monk would do. Yep. And of course a pair of fisted hands. Also comes with this little, I don't know what these are called, to be honest with you, but you know, the monk they use, or in the Buddhism, all you gotta do just put it here. Yep, this is the piece. Anyways, and then the rest, I decided to get this monk figure, although technically speaking, I don't need this figure from my diorama, because his costume, just nothing related to the diorama I tried to set it up, which is like assassins versus, you know, military generals. Whereas this is a monk figure, but I have to get this figure just because look at all these details. You know, they did a great job on the overall look of this figure, and I just cannot resist. I just think this is a really nice figure. I gotta find ways to incorporate this into my diorama or into the other figures that I'm going to display them. Maybe having this, you know, I don't know, maybe assassins plus all those, I don't know, people who knows Kung Fu versus, you know, the government or something. Anyways, but yeah, really detailed, the face sculpt looking absolutely amazing. Once again, if I don't say these are 3.75 inch scale figures, these can definitely get away with, you know, like a 6-inch scale. The photoreal is, or the paint app in general, they're not really photoreal because they're not out of you know, out of anything else, but really well made. Yep, really like these. So yeah, here we have the Crown Prince of Kai, or Zhao Kai, and here we have the monk. It's called the Wunian monk of Wunian, from the what is it called, Joy Toy Dark Source Jianghu series. Highly recommend these figures. Once again, check them out if you've never heard of Joy Toy. I'm sure you guys have heard it. I have seen the toys from Joy Toy from my local anime shops, from my local comic shops. They also do those kind of, not vampire, what I'm looking, zombie. Those zombie like alive after death series. Those were quite popular, and also those figures were cheaper, I think around $15 each. I was also seeing a lot of those army building characters also from this same company. I think those are quite popular. So I'm sure you guys, if you guys have not heard of the name, might have seen the toys before from other lines. So definitely check them out. I think they do make quite decent figures from the 1/18 scale world. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Here is my review, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.